Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. How's everyone doing? It's been a minute since my last upload. I've been busy with a lot of other things. But I'm finally back, and I'll be posting a lot more from now on. Some of you have been asking what CoreGui is, so today I'm going to show you exactly that. Let's jump right in. So whenever people ask me what CoreGui is, I'm never sure which one they mean. Let me explain. There's Starter Guy, which is where all of a game's interface is stored. Created UI can be scripted, edited, customized. Basically, the developer has full control over it. But CoreGui is completely different. CoreGui is a Roblox protected service that contains Roblox's own core UI elements. Things like the emotes menu, the chat, Game Pass prompts, and all that built-in stuff. You might not have known what CoreGui was before this video, and that's partly because Roblox kind of hides it from developers. Roblox doesn't allow devs to access, read, or edit anything inside CoreGui, which is also why it doesn't show up in the Explorer. The reasons for this are basically because it can be misused, but that's a different topic. In this video, I'm going to cover a few things. How people gain access to CoreGui, what you can do with CoreGui even without permissions, and finally, why CoreGui is important, and how it's being misused by exploiters. Let's get into it. So first, I want to show you what we can do with CoreGui even without having direct permissions. Don't worry. Everything I'm about to show is fully Roblox approved, so using these functions won't get you banned. Even though Roblox doesn't let developers access CoreGui directly, they do give us control over certain elements. You've probably seen games disable the chat, the emotes menu, the leaderboard, and other core UI, and maybe you've wondered how they do that. It's actually pretty simple. You start by inserting a local script inside Starter Guy, delete the default lines, and create a variable for Starter Guy. Then a line or two down, you use Starter Guy dot set core guy enabled. This is a built-in Roblox function that lets us enable or disable specific CoreGui elements. Inside the parentheses, we need to give the function two pieces of information. First, we use an enum, which is basically a predefined list of named values that makes code easier to read and work with. For this function, we need enum.CoreGuiType. After adding a dot, you'll see all the built-in CoreGui UI options, like chat, emotes menu, and more. For example, to disable the chat, we choose enum.CoreGuiType.chat. But this isn't everything. We still need a second argument, true or false. Setting it to false disables the CoreGui element, and setting it to true turns it back on. So later, if you disable something, you can easily re-enable it whenever you want. Now, let's do a quick test. Go ahead and click play Xside. And just like that, the chat is gone. Back in the script, we can also add a simple wait to re-enable it after a few seconds if we want. So, that's the first thing covered. But there's actually more we can do. This next function is pretty interesting because it involves Roblox's most important built-in CoreGui, the Roblox menu. Let's be honest, it's not the best, and unfortunately, Roblox doesn't let us modify it directly. However, we can detect whether the menu is open or closed, which can be really useful for certain systems or scripts. To do this, we use Guy Service, a Roblox service that lets us interact with CoreGui elements in ways that Starter Guy can't. I'll make a full video about Guy Service very soon. We can use the same local script as before. Just delete the previous code and start by creating a variable for Guy Service. From there, we can use its functions to detect the menu state or respond to menu events. To detect when the menu gets opened or closed, we do Guy Service, menu opened, connect function, print, menu opened, end. Guy Service, menu closed, connect function, print, menu closed, and menu opened fires whenever the Roblox menu is opened. Menu closed fires whenever it's closed. You can replace the print statements with any code you want to run when the menu opens or closes. Let's join the game and have a quick test. That works. I personally think that function is really useful for some stuff. Even tough, I don't really use it often. So that's already a lot covered. But that still isn't the CoreGui I was talking about. You see, there's an actual CoreGui service, but Roblox doesn't allow normal developers to access it. Whenever you try to read from it, insert anything into it, or delete anything from it, Roblox will throw errors. Sadly, this service can only be seen through things like Infinite Yields Explorer command, and because most developers can't interact with it, and because it's completely client-sided, exploiters take full advantage of it. Advanced exploiter developers insert script panels, executor interfaces, and all kinds of exploit tools into CoreGui, making it almost impossible for developers to detect. And yes, even developers who do have CoreGui permissions still struggle with this. Now, besides exploiters, having CoreGui access comes with more benefits. You can add your own UI into CoreGui. This is a really powerful feature. But here's the catch. Getting CoreGui access isn't easy. It's not as simple as opening a ticket to request permissions. Usually only large studios that need UI integration or anti-cheat systems are granted access. For indie developers with a small game, the chances are low. Having a verified developer badge can help, but otherwise it's still a long shot. Even if your request isn't accepted, it's worth trying. Show Roblox why you need it. Demonstrate a project where CoreGui access would make a real difference. I've been developing anti-cheats for a while, and at first I thought CoreGui would be a nightmare. But I was completely wrong. While CoreGui access is great, you can still create excellent systems without it. It's not just about the interface, it's about what your scripts do. Exploit scripts manipulate the humanoid, the character, and everything else. But all of this can still be detected, even through the server. I want to continue this playlist, and maybe one day we'll have an anti-cheat we can truly be proud of. I've been fighting against exploiters for almost 2 years, and I'm doing my best to make my anti-cheat as effective as possible while helping other developers learn from it. At the end of the day, what matters is that we tried.